Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you missed in The Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 1.
I removed my helmet, and now I'm an apostate.
For this list, we're looking at some intriguing details we noticed while watching the season premiere of the Star Wars show, The Apostate. If you haven't seen the episode yet, beware of spoilers. What did you think of the episode? Did you notice Grogu's adorable little chainmail? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Mandalorian characters only. The Star Wars intro has been a staple of live-action shows since The Mandalorian first premiered in 2019. While masks and droids featured have varied some, viewers may have noticed this iteration is far more particular than the others. Specifically, whereas other intros have featured more classic characters like C-3PO, this one only has those that have appeared in The Mandalorian itself. Now that the show's been on for a few years, it finally has enough recognizable faces to fill the 9 slots, including R2-D2, who showed up in the Season 2 finale. Okay, technically Darth Vader hasn't been on the show, being dead and all, but what are you gonna do? The guy's always gonna show up. Number 9. Greef Karga's High Magistrate droids.
Magistrate Karga.
That's High Magistrate Karga to you.
Greef Karga's really leveled up since the last time we saw him. His position as High Magistrate of Navarro coming with a lot of perks in the wake of all the recent prosperity.
Magistrate.
High Magistrate?
Yes, High Magistrate. Apologies.
Beyond having a bust of himself in his office, he also has a series of droids wandering around, some with higher callings than others.
Mando, we've got plenty of droids around here. We'll find you one, I guarantee you.
While many fans were probably focused on the protocol droid resembling C-3PO, we found the little guys following Karga around much more interesting. Indeed, Karga has 2 small droids holding his cape off the ground when he walks around. We guess every droid has a purpose, but we wonder if these 2 find theirs very fulfilling.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Thanks to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. Whether you're starting a new career, saving for a home, or just need help keeping track of all those streaming services, Rocket Money empowers you to take control of your finances. With this app, managing and building your money has never been more efficient. Rocket Money helps you track your income and expenses from a single dashboard. It's an all-in-one tool designed to help you cancel useless subscriptions, manage your budget, lower your bills, and so much more. Rocket Money is trusted by 3.4 million members and counting, and that's because of their game-changing features. With just a tap, the app identifies my recurring subscriptions and gives me the option to cancel them. No headaches required. Rocket Money also lets me set budgets by visualizing my spending in each category and notifies me of my progress. I can even use the app to lower my bills. All I have to do is upload a photo of my phone or internet bill, and Rocket Money does the rest. With Rocket Money, saving money is easier than ever. Try it now for free and unlock more features with premium. Head to rocketmoney.com/watchmojo or click the link in the video description. You can also scan the QR code on your screen to get started.
Number 8. Pirate races.
Come on, Vane. That'll be enough of that.
Greef Karga, my old friend. I knew you wouldn't insult us. Come, join us for a drink.
The Apostate introduced a new band of pirates as antagonists for Season 3, and they already have us remembering those of yesteryear. For anyone who's watched the animated series, you'll be familiar with pirates, particularly those under the management of Hondo Ohnaka.
Hondo.
You know each other?
Of course we do. Tell them how far back we go, Kenobi.
While Hondo himself is MIA, new Pirate King Gorian Shard's goons do look somewhat familiar. Specifically, their alien races are in keeping with those typically seen in crime circuits. There's a Weequay much like Hondo, and Vane, who does most of the talking, is a Nikto, a species Boba Fett is familiar with after taking out a whole biker gang of them. Number 7. Asteroid Field. The Mandalorian is a Western-inspired Star Wars show, so it makes sense to feature a gunslinger duel on the streets of Navarro. But one thing the franchise has been doing since the original trilogy is a chase through an asteroid field.
After him!
As Mando looks to leave Navarro, he's confronted by Shard's pirates and has to lose them in the asteroids. This is a tactic that's been used by Han Solo all the way back in Episode 5 to evade a Death Squadron.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1!
Never tell me the odds.
Boba Fett doesn't lose him, however, possibly because he got to witness firsthand how it's done when his father Jango engaged Obi-Wan in the asteroids in Episode 2.
Get him, Dad! Get him! Fire!
Blast, this is why I hate flying.
It all comes full asteroid. Number 6. Mandalorian Sigils. It seems the Children of the Watch have rebounded quite well since we last saw them, assembling a few dozen Mandalorians for the opening initiation ceremony.
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors
that I shall walk the way of the Mandalore.
One of the first things we notice during this sequence are the various sigils. Of course, the most prominent one is the Beskar-infused skull of the mythosaur hanging on the cave wall, a prominent image of Mandalorians.
The songs of eons past foretold of the mythosaur rising up to herald a new age of Mandalore.
The mythosaur also appears on a banner during the ceremony, alongside a banner with the sigil for Clan Vizsla. While the sigil has changed over the years, it makes sense that it would be here, seeing as Paz Vizsla is one of the Watch's more prominent members.
Paz Vizsla, have you ever removed your helmet?
No.
Has it ever been removed by others?
Never.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Number 5. Anzellans.
Are you sure they're up for it? I don't think I can handle him with all his limbs if things go scud.
Why don't you ask him for yourself?
Who?
The Anzellans.
What do you want?
The Rise of Skywalker remains a divisive film in the Star Wars fandom, but one aspect people universally like is Babu Frick.
Babu Frick? Can you help us with this?
Of the Anzellan species, Frick helps our protagonists unlock the secrets of the Sith dagger by altering C-3PO's programming. Here, we're introduced to a whole slew of Anzellans on Navarro, as Mando enlists the tiny creature's help to assess IG-11 status.
Memory circuit broken.
He says the memory circuit is shot.
No.
Well, put in a new one.
No, not work. Don't make new one. Very hard to find.
He said they don't make them anymore. They're very hard to find.
I got it.
While the Anzellans can't repair the IG-11 in its current state, we get an expanded glimpse at the species' propensity for droid smithing. Plus, the scene makes sure to make all our adorable dreams come true by having Grogu pick one of them up, one of the few things being smaller than him.
Not a pet.
No, it's squeezy. Not squeeze, not squeeze. Bad baby. Oh, it's bad.
Sorry about that. He's young.
Bad baby.
No, Grogu.
Number 4. Kalevala.
This is Kalevala. It's another planet in the Mandalorian system. And that is a Mandalorian castle.
We knew we'd be seeing Bo-Katan Kryze again, but we didn't know we'd be visiting Kalevala.
I'm here to join you.
There's nothing left to join.
It makes sense that we'd find Bo-Katan here, seeing as it's the homeworld of House Kryze, but this is actually the first time we're seeing the planet, in live action or otherwise. It's only been mentioned on a couple of occasions in the Clone Wars series, it being the birthplace of Bo-Katan's sister, Duchess Satine Kryze.
I wish to speak to Jarek immediately.
Sadly, Deputy Minister Jarek perished this morning in a Death Watch bombing on Kalevala.
While Satine is sadly dead at this point, it's good to see Bo-Katan going back to her family roots, even though she overall seems worse for wear.
If you want to go to the mines, be my guest. They're beneath the Civic Center in the city of Sundari.
Thank you.
This may be the last we see of the planet, but Bo-Katan will definitely be back this season. Number 3. Uncaged Kowakians. One of the greatest signifiers of Navarro's prosperity in this episode are the Kowakian monkey lizards seen in the trees. While most Star Wars fans will harken back to Salacious Crumb from Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian has actually shown the species on Navarro before, only in far worse condition. In the first ever episode, Mando walks through the streets of Navarro City and spots 2 monkey lizards at a stand, one in a cage and another roasting on a stick. It's good to see things have gotten nice enough that the creatures are not relied on as a food source anymore, funny looking as they are.
Sure you want to let him go?
You'll let it be known that Navarro is respectable now, and not to be trifled with.
Number 2. Cara Dune Explanation. Unless you follow behind-the-scenes headlines, you might be wondering when Cara Dune will show back up. Well, we've got some bad news for you.
According to records, you're quite a soldier. We could really use you.
I'm not a joiner, Blue.
After their skirmish with the pirates, Greef Karga tries to recruit Mando as Navarro's new marshal, filling in for Dune as marshal after she, quote, went on assignment.
I need a marshal.
What about Marshal Dune?
After she brought in Moff Gideon, she was recruited by Special Forces.
While Cara Dune was originally supposed to be a main player in future TV shows, controversial posts made by her actor Gina Carano led to Lucasfilm cutting ties. Their announcement that she wouldn't be appearing in subsequent projects led to the belief that Dune wouldn't be seen again either.
Cara Dune, Marshal of the New Republic. I heard rumors you might have gone legit.
I wouldn't go that far.
We were wondering how the show would address her absence, and this quick explanation may be all we get. Number 1. Purgles. This is probably the moment that had you asking yourself, what the heck is that? En route to Navarro, Mando and Grogu travel through hyperspace and see large silhouettes traveling alongside them. These are Purgles, a whale-like species that has the innate ability to travel through hyperspace. While we still have yet to see them in all their live-action glory, they play a major role in the series finale of Star Wars Rebels.
What the bloody blazes are those?
Purgles! They'll rip the hull apart! Prepare to fire! We gotta drive them back!
During the final conflict, Jedi Padawan Ezra Bridger is able to influence the creatures into thrusting himself and Grand Admiral Thrawn into hyperspace.
And remember, the Force will be with you. Always.
Seeing as Ezra and presumably Thrawn will appear in the Ahsoka series, this may be a tease as to how that plot thread will be picked up.
Where is your master? Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.